What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Kessie, the CDM 87, the guy that looks incredible. He does look very, very nice indeed, and the upgrade that we've got from him is a plus on his pace, shooting, passing, dribbling and defending. It is 3, 4, 12, 3, 3 in that order, and a -4 on his physicality, which I think is absolutely fine. He looks a solid card. Obviously as well, again, another CDM with a shadow, gets 91 pace, 94 defending, turns him into a 92 CDM, and coming in what, at 240k at the moment. I think that's a pretty good price even for now. Literally 2 hours after he's came out is a very, very nice price indeed. Obviously got that 4-star weak foot. Unfortunately, no skill moves on him really, but he does have the solid player leadership and team player attributes. And then obviously we look into some of his stats. Paces are pretty standard, goes up quite nicely to a 91. Passing wise looks phenomenal, very, very good indeed. Good vision, agility balance for what, 6 foot bang on, again isn't awful. Great composure, ball control reactions are looking tasty. And then obviously stamina wise, it's self-explanatory really. What defending goes up to 94, pretty much 93s and above on everything bar from his head and accuracy, and then he still has a little bit of strength left over. So let's jump into him and see, is he worth nearly $250,000? Kessie on the ball for the first time, little double ball roll. He was kind of one that really did well last year. I know he got his summer heat the year before, and again everybody fell in love with that card, the new Hullet, all of that. But I think this year again he's going to be very vital for the Serie A squad, just because I just think they're missing, they've got a nice amount of kind of like key special players, but I think they're missing the kind of the big Serie A specials, and obviously they're to come, like the Dybalas, the Martinezes. They're not necessarily got there as of yet. Obviously they will continue to kind of grow, nearly getting it in there, but I think Kessie's going to be that really balanced, nice CDM. He's almost like the Conte of the Serie A in terms of what he produces. He is just a fraction taller than him. Oh, Kessie with a strike, and that's the one thing that Kessie will bring, not necessarily even just all defending. He has got the physicality and obviously the kind of going forward in him as well. So it's a very, very nice card, just powerhouse sort of card. So hopefully, like I say, we do find more specials for him, but I'm going to enjoy this card right now, and hopefully we do get him untradeable or something, because I feel like he's going to be one of the ones that will fit in to that Serie A team quite some time now. I think we've currently got Locatelli, Milinkovic, and I can't even remember who my other CM is. I think it's Osimhen, because he changes with a mid, obviously with Gossens now. So we are missing that sort of powerhouse midfielder. We've got very defensive, but nobody who's willing to really push forward massively from the midfield. Kessie bags it, beautiful penalty. Kessie just roaming that midfield, looking for anything. Koulibaly is going to step in though. Two very, very solid midfielders and defenders there. Kessie with a lovely challenge as we get a subscriber. Thank you very much. I haven't seen the name, but I just saw it pop up on the screen as Kessie's going to go through. Not quite. Osimhen's still battling for him. He lets it rip, and it's a crossbar. Lampard, get your tape measure out. Kessie's seeing it out once more. Lovely, just stops and moves direction, very nice, and you can see the acceleration from him is absolutely fantastic. I think the good thing about Kessie being only, what, 240k at the moment, is you just know that it's going to go down. It's not going to be 240 for the whole week on the first day if it's already there. So it is a great kind of start to him, because we know that he will drop down kind of like over the course of the week with rewards, with everything that's going to come out. So it is a very, very nice card to get, especially if you can get him now for the tradable and then maybe untradeable as we go forward. So are we going into Kessie's overall? Yes, we are. He's dropped 10k since we did him. So to be honest, not too much. I think Alphonso Davies has definitely bankrupt me a little bit of 100k, so we're going to have to try and grind that one back. But Kessie is a big, big player. But like I said, we saw him last year with his team of the season, and obviously the summer heat is where people just really got to know this card back in the FIFA 20. Jeez, we're already on 22. So in terms of this card, it's very much like the Renato Renato Sanchez. He's a very well balanced card, and that's what people absolutely love about him. They just basically latch onto anybody who's 80, 80, 80 everywhere and just hullet gang everything about him. But I think this card definitely has that sort of mentality. Big, strong, even with the physicality kind of decrease, still a very unit sort of player. He's a stocky build, he's a powerhouse of a midfielder. But I think what he lacks in terms of aggression and strength, he makes up with his passing, with his defending, with obviously his pace when you whack the shadow on. He is a very well-rounded sort of card, and obviously has that shot power and long shots if you wanted to give it a go every now and then. The one thing that I am really pleased with Kessie is that he's not stupidly overpriced. He's already at 230, and we're 3 hours in now, so it's going to be an interesting one to see where he does and end up. But I think because he's not necessarily seen as the most meta centre mid, he will tend to drop down with the rest of them. Yes, he may tail off a little bit sooner, so his price is a little bit higher than some of the 86s and 87s, but I do think that he is going to kind of keep his price going forward. Obviously down past 200k, I think he's going to be in the 100 to 150 mark, if I'm being brutally honest. But again, I'm not 100% on the market. They're just rough figures. Sometimes they go lower, sometimes they go more. It's just the way of the world. But in terms of kind of the shadow chemistry style going on him, does get the 92 CDM overall, which is fantastic. He has the high work rate, so you could even go box to box with him and obviously increase, maybe go with, could you go with an anchor? An anchor would get him 92 still, but obviously that pace increase is the big one. He had a very good burst out of the kind of blocks and then would slow down over time just naturally from his size. But overall, I think Kessie for me has got to be coming in at least an 8.8. I do like the card, and I can't wait to see what he does going forward. But unfortunately, if we do get an inform or something like that, more than likely it'll only be an 85 or an 86 before we surpass this 87. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. Let me know down below what you think, and see you all for the next one. Peace.